Subscribe for Reddit's controversial opinions. Women shouldn't get so offended when I can't tell the gender of their baby. Seriously, all babies look the same to me. I'm so sorry, Karen, that I didn't automatically know what gender your child was, but that's no excuse to blow up on me in a public park. But he's wearing blue. Last time I checked, gendered colors are fucking stupid. My sister's favorite color is orange, does not mean she's secretly a dude. Unless I can see your baby's penis, I have no goddamn way of telling the difference between a male baby and a female baby. Till male and female penises look different. I have never in my life known orange to be gender specific, to be honest. Can't say I have met anyone offended by it, although some do take odd steps to make it really obvious. Big bows in the hair of a baby with barely a tuft to stick it in, big frilly pink dresses. I am more of a let kids be kids fan, really. My daughter has been mistaken for a boy, it is all good. The people who get it wrong seem more embarrassed than I am when they hear me say she. Wait. Orange is a dude color? What? Who gets offended over that? This is new to me. Oh, dear Lord and lady, this post dredged up a memory from roughly 1986. I was either about to turn 4 or just turned 4, and Dad was doing some work out in the garage, so I was helping him. I was, and still am, a tomboy. I had on a flannel shirt, identical to Dad's. Mom made both, purple and green and gray plaid, denim bibs, cowboy boots, a mini leather tool belt, and a neon orange hard hat, actual safety rated hard hat. No clue where my folks found a child-sized hard hat in '86, but whatever. Halfway through whatever Dad was working on, I think it was his beater car, he found he needed something. Mom was about to head off to the stores. He told her what he needed and asked her to pick it up for him. Of course, going to town, we lived YAI out in the country, seemed more interesting than watching Dad move on to doing yard work until Mom came back with whatever car part he needed, so I asked to go with. Fast forwards to getting groceries at Super Value. Mom's picking through the green peppers and I pipe up asking, "Ma, please can we get a pinnealope?" I meant cantaloupe. Before Mom could reply, this old woman at the carrots giggled, turned to me, and exclaimed, "Aren't you just the sweetest little boy?" I was so offended. I drew up all the dignity a pre-kindergartner could muster, and corrected her, "I'm a girl." This just made the woman giggle harder, and Mom started laughing, too. That just made me mad, so I decided to prove it to the woman by taking off my hard hat and boots and showing her my French braid, ladybug barrettes, and my nifty Barbie socks. See? I huffed, then put them back on, and flopped dramatically on the lower rack of Mom's cart. I didn't see the humor in the situation until many years later, when I figured out that not everyone's parents encourage their kids to learn anything, regardless of gender biases of society. But yeah, I agree, I can't tell the difference between a boy baby and a girl baby without some sort of color clue, either. I honestly never really thought it was a big deal. I mean, I'd rather someone say the wrong gender than attempt to check for themselves. However, from people's apologies when I gently correct them, I'd say a lot of people blow up over it. I do have a funny story though. When I was pregnant with my second, we thought I was pregnant with a girl. It was checked multiple times, but the baby was slightly turned or the umbilical cord was there, or whatever. They kept telling us to accept a girl. Turns out, it was not a girl. He came home in girl's clothes because that was what I had. I needed something from the store the day we came home from the hospital, so I brought him in a carrier with me. An older gentleman saw me and was so congratulatory and nice and kept saying things like she's adorable. Realizing I had dressed my son up in pink, I just went with it. At least until the gentleman asked what we named her. I told him the very obviously boy's name we had chosen. A look of confusion followed by horror crossed the gentleman's face and he immediately began apologizing profusely. I explained we didn't know the gender ahead of time and he had an older sister, so until we could obtain boys' clothes he was wearing pink. The poor gentleman didn't stop apologizing until he could get himself out of the store. I still kind of laugh about it. There was no way he could have known.